Hey y'all, Jan the Fan here, and I've got a recap of yesterday, and we're going to talk some college football today. I'm getting this video in kind of late because we've been spending a lot of time helping our friends who really got messed up in the storm surge of the hurricane down here in Tampa. So I'm apologizing for getting it out a little bit late, but it's for a good cause. Well, y'all, I'm going to start with some good news. We hit this yesterday. I put this in our free play. It is traditional sports betting, so I picked the over for the Miami-Virginia Tech game, and we hit this easily. This was a $450 profit, so not a bad day for us. If you're not familiar with what player profit is, it's a sports-funded betting. So I will do a video on this later because I think there's a lot of people that are still confused about this, but it's an amazing opportunity for good sports bettors. Like, you have to prove yourself as a respectable, winning sports bettor. But once you do that, the amount of money you can bring in is insane. So stay tuned to my page for that video to be coming out very soon. Now, unfortunately, we did have some losses as well. This one here, this thing didn't hit. This would have been, I don't see, okay, yeah. This would have been a 60x profit if we would have hit this thing. I mean, we missed it by, what's that, like 21 yards? No, 41 yards? Ridiculous. So this was a combination pick that I had. Just unfortunate that we didn't hit this 60x, right? But that's the way it goes. We also had this pick, and this was from last night's game, Miami-Virginia Tech, and missed this one because this guy didn't even really play in the first quarter. I'm not even sure what was going on, but had this kid been in that first quarter, he would have easily got 92 yards. This was a good game. Sucks that we didn't hit this, but that's the reality of sports betting. Back to today's picks. I'm going to be looking at kind of pairing the Alabama-Georgia game with the Penn State game. I'm going to combine some players for this game because it's a tough pick between Georgia and Alabama. I mean, they've got Alabama favored in this game, but as we've seen, crazy things are happening in college football. So I think with this pick, we're going to look at, Milroe, the quarterback for Alabama, to go under his yards because of Georgia's defense. And if you're new here, let me just tell you that I do all the research so that I make good value picks, right? So I go to Player Prop Shop. This is just one of the apps that I use to get information. I study the lines. I look at Outlier and some other apps to help me make good decisions for you guys so that we can make good value on our picks. As you can see here, Player Prop Shop has a nice little write-up on Jaden Milroe going under his passing yards. So we're going to be looking at choosing that pick as our first one of this 4-leg. So in this Alabama game, I'm going to go ahead and pair Milroe up with Jam Miller for under his receiving yards. Let's just take a look at what Jam Miller has been doing recently. So Jam Miller recently has not been super outstanding in his rushing game. He had one standout game, and that was against USF, which for Alabama, I think they started out slow in that game, but then came back just to dominate 42-16. But, the other two games, he had only 54 rushing yards against Western Kentucky. Like, that should have been a more dominant game for him. However, being the first game, you know that they're trying to get everybody touches on the ball, and so he wasn't targeted quite as much. Last weekend against Big Ten, Wisconsin, he had 71 yards. So, it's looking good for him. have a decent game, but I still think we're going to take the under coming up against Georgia's defense. Guys, before I get to my next two players in the Penn State game, I just want to remind you that I put free picks out every single day on my Winible account. You guys are more than welcome to join in. I would love to have you follow my picks. I have a free plan, as you can see here. Let me move myself out of the way here. But yeah, you can join in on this free play. You follow all my picks that I place. I place them every single day, so you can get exposure to how we do. And then I also offer this $10 money line picks every day. So where I am doing traditional sports betting with money line picks, and sometimes the spread, sometimes the over under, that kind of stuff. But that's just $10 a day. It's no big deal. And then the one that I think is the best value is this VIP football pass that I offer. You can subscribe to this for 75% off. 75% off of $50 for 5 days of football. Like, it's insane. If you jump on this today, you'll get all my plays today for the rest of the day, all my NFL games tomorrow. You'll get Monday games and Thursday games and Friday games. So it's really a no-brainer. The only days off are Tuesday and Wednesday when there's really no football happening. So jump on this plan here. Start off with my free plan if you'd like, but this is where the real value is if you jump on that, especially with 75% off. They offer payment plans. It's really a no-brainer. So if you want to jump on over there, I would appreciate it. And y'all, today's pick is going to be placed on my DABBLE account. I've paired up with them to bring you good bets. And the fun thing about this app is not only the graphics, but if you see, they offer some picks for 1,000 times the play. Now, I don't make many picks like that because that's like a super long shot, but how fun would that be to place a $5 bet and hit a 1x and make $5,000? I mean, it's just so tempting to do. I know. I love it. I'm sure I've done it 1 or 2 times, but I did not hit. But anyway, I enjoy the DABBLE app. They're good about responding. They're good about following the reasonable lines that all the other apps are making. So and then they don't gyp you on like the four-man legs. Like, they still pay 10x. Some of the other apps are down to 9x or 8x or whatever. But I like the 4-mans, pairing those up, which is what I generally pick, and hitting 10x on a $5 bet. I mean, I'm happy with $50, right? I'm so happy with that. But we're all here to make money, so let's make the most value that we can. Let's get to the rest of the picks. Now, I told you that I was going to pair it up with the Penn State-Illinois game. This is a Big Ten match right now. We've got Penn State, fighting for position in the top 10. Currently, where are they standing? Illinois is sitting at number 1, but Penn State's down here at 10? So, I mean, this is a big game for both of them. I've been watching Penn State and this Drew Allure quarterback for a couple years, and honestly, I've always had a lot of faith in this kid. I'm not sure. He sort of let me down quite a bit last year when I would place my picks with him. But this year, I think he's changed his game a bit. He's running more. He's combining his passing game with his running game. And I think we might see more of that even today. I mean, let's just take a look at his last 3 games here. So he passed for 309 yards against Kentucky. He passed for 204 against Bowling Green and 216 against West Virginia. So that was just his passing yards, okay? Let's see what he had for rushing. So his rushing yards, he had 26, 7, and 44. I mean, the guy's doing both, okay? I think he's recognizing that within the league, within college football, if you're not rushing and passing the ball, you're losing value because you know, they're looking at these quarterbacks that can do it all. They need these quarterbacks that can, you know, if they get in trouble in the pass game and the shotgun, they need to be able to make some moves and gain some yards to get that first down. Now let's take a look at, on the flip side of that is Luke Altmaier. He's the quarterback for Illinois, and he's having a hell of a season so far too. I mean, he threw for 215 yards, 242, 192, and 213. So the guy can seriously throw the ball, and his rush game is very similar to what Drew Allure is doing over there at Penn State. So I think they're both going to try to make some moves on each other, on their defense, and see if their rush game can support the offense there. So when you see my final pick here, you're going to see that I'm banking on them doing a little bit of rushing, I believe. You know, and I just want to remind you guys why I do this. Like, I'm doing this to achieve goals, right? There's not a lot of women out there that are doing what I'm doing. And so I have really found that I've had a lot of success, and I just want to share it with you, right? So Dabble has recognized that. They have partnered with me, and they're even offering $25 to sign up if you're new to the app. So I'll put my my link in the bio so that you can click on that, get over there, and get $25 once you're verified with them. It's a really pretty unique deal because they're not expecting you to make any deposits. You just get the $25 once you're verified. But they see what I'm doing is good stuff, so that they believe in me, and I want you to believe in me so that we can make money, right? And like today, what did I spend money on today? I Venmo'd all my friends that live on the water that are struggling with losing everything that they had. I mean, literally yesterday spent helping my friends move all of their belongings out of their house because it's all ruined from 4 to 6 feet of floodwaters. It's just insane what has been happening. And what do I want to do? I want to give back. I want to give back to my friends. I want to give back to others. It's in my heart to do that. So making this little extra money with sports betting and partnering with some of these companies and stuff, that's what I'm doing it for. I'm doing it to give back. I'm not selfish. You know, do I want to make money? Of course I do. But I want to make money so I can help others. So I hope you guys will sign up and, you know, help me to help others. So that's kind of my pitch for today. Anyway, I hope you guys have a fabulous day. Watch lots of football and look for more posts coming soon. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give me a like or a comment, because that's how I continue to be motivated to make these videos for you guys. I'm hoping we win together. I hope you stay along with me, and go football.